we are going to talk about the glory that is Liz Gillies.
Oh my goodness. I don't know where to begin. I'm calling her the best actress in a comedy series, which might be controversial. I can never say controversial. Controversial, but at this point, Dynasty has sort of morphed into this like soap comedy, which is its sweet spot. And Liz does it so perfectly. Like she's set the tone of this show since the very first episode. Like she got it and she's been running full steam ahead this whole series. The lines they give her, her line deliveries of these jokes, these lines that like they happen so quickly. She talks so fast in a very good way, like kind of like Gilmore Girlsy, but like you know what I mean. But you can almost miss them because they're just she does it so well under the radar, and it's so funny. And you would never expect like it's obviously not a full-blown comedy series in the traditional sense, but it's so outlandish and campy and over the top, and the tone isn't as like melodramatic as you would think of a soap. I don't know. I think she's responsible for most of the success of what Dynasty is and has become in modern times. What do you guys think about Liz? Let's keep talking about Liz.
I think she makes that show. It is called Dynasty, but it might as well be called like the Fallon Carrington show, because it lives and breathes by her comedic timing and her ability to push through even the most ridiculous of storylines. I love that it takes the mean girl trope and then like the hurt daughter trope, like who has the terrible father, and blends them together in a way that like it doesn't excuse her past behavior. It forces her to grow, but it also forces her to grow in a way that is hilarious. Like she's great as like a woman who takes charge. She's awful at relationships, but in a way that can be relatable and in a way that like you can tell it's not always malicious. She just doesn't think past herself. And I think Liz does excellently walking that fine line, because I think if they didn't have as skilled as an actress, Fallon wouldn't be likable. And yet, even when she's at her most terrible, she's still really, really likable.
Mm-hmm. She's endearing.
Yeah, she is.
And you're right. There's a really fine line, and Liz is walking that line in heels.
I have to say, my face hurts from smiling or laughing every time she's on screen. She makes the most outlandish things work. The pool fight in season 1, for example, just glorious. Her delivery of the lines, the way she can ham it up, but at the same time, it's just a quick, sharp line, and it just completely changes the tone of a scene. It's just not. You're right. Not everyone could do that. She just nails it every single time.
And it's the show has an excellent ensemble cast. Like that, this isn't to slight any of them. Like they all get the tone too, but it's just Liz at the center of the show makes the most sense of anything I've ever seen on the CW.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. They're fantastic in their scenes. It's just she has that fire that makes the show stand out.
Yes.
And I think it wouldn't be the same without her.
Yeah, no. In the fashion too, she wears every piece of clothing like it's its own character. And I know that's annoying to say, like all those shows are like New York is its own character in the show, and you're like, shut up. But like the fashion, I don't know, I can't explain it. The way that she wears it, it's so like part of the character, and like it adds a whole different dynamic to how she performs as Fallon.
I feel that, like when she in season 1, when she's at the funeral and she's got that big wide brimmed black hat, and it's the way she steps out the car and like and with her hat, and she like adjusts what she's wearing, and she like we're gearing up for whatever this fight is gonna be at the gravesite of all places. And but like you're like, oh, okay, she's gonna be terrible, and it's okay. I'm here for her to be terrible at this point because the outfit is amazing.
Yep. That's Fallon.
That is. We say it with such fondness because you take her how she is and hope she grows, and she does. That's what's great about her.
She does. She might take some steps back, but she always finds the smallest step forward.
So yeah, I appreciate that in a character.